Forget about you guys. These vlogs are for me. For me. When I rewatch them and I tell you guys all about my God wings, how God shows up for me. Just to remind me that I'm not handling my life alone. I got God with me by my side. Like today, my customer, Mike, who always gives me these words. So I say, what's the word for today, please? And he said, the word is patience, right? You see? That was before I went to my God tree. Got to my God tree, guys. Of all the posts to show up there was an entire post about patience. And nobody can tell me that was not a high five. I call them my high five from God. That His presence is always with me. Because I got to the tree at 56 minutes past the hour. Went to page 56 of the We Roll with God website only for this entire post to be about patience. It says, God is with me in the lowest and highest points. Let me share with you guys one of my posts. That was the caption of yesterday's pic that I'm still running with. Even this morning, in one of those low moments, He unbelievably found the sweetest way to let me know that His invisible presence is always with me. Right after my morning run, I sat down to read my meditation book, Jesus Always. And I've repeated so many times how God is trying to teach me this difficult lessons of patience. This message showed up. Love is patient. In the Apostle Paul's characteristics of Christian love, the very first one is patience. This is the ability to endure adversity calmly and not becoming upset when waiting for a long time when dealing with difficult people or problems. And I said, God, here we go again with this patience thing. I smiled with him. I loved it so much, so I went as far as taking screenshots of the message. The appointment with God did the trick, and I was crucially reminded that He was with me. Fast forward like 5 minutes later, guys. After putting down my phone from that appointment, unknowingly, my son grabbed it from where I dropped it, and he started watching a YouTube video. I still had my earpods in my ears from my run, and exactly where Amy continued watching a video, the YouTube gamer guy incredibly says in a fun voice, I'm telling you, it's all about patience, bro. Be patient. And that was another one of my God wings when everything lined up a little bit too perfectly to be some ordinary coincidence. It was all orchestrated by God Himself to let His girl here know that He is forever with her. Wow. Notice God's fun and sweet side. Sweet side. I'm telling you, it's all about patience, bro. Be patient. When patience has been this tough lesson He has been trying to teach me, of all the millions of YouTube videos for Emmy to start this one, precisely at that spot for me to hear that it was all God. Does anyone else need that reminder? This crucial value of patience is not something we practice much anymore, but as you can see, it's important to God. To be quite honest, I'm grateful for this lessons of patience. It has guided my life to a very beautiful place. My brother Kevin put it like this: I've made a lot of good decisions because I was patient. I feel the same way. God's ways are not our ordinary human ways. They are so much better. With the patience and the love He shows us, can we learn to show the patience to others, all for His glory? No one walking on this earth is perfect. We all need patience. I'm telling you, it's all about patience, bro. Be patient. When you and I are patient, we see God at work in our life. When we are patient, we don't jump ahead of God. We do exactly what He says. We begin to see how He works things out, and we conclude every time that God's way is the best way. No man has seen God at any time. If we love one another, God abides in us, and His love has been perfected in us. 1 John 4:12. So that was my high five from God today, to get that message from Mike before going to the tree about patience, and to have that post show that exactly I touched the tree at 56 minutes past the hour, Exactly 56 past the hour to go to page 56 of our family's website. Just to read that message about patience. It's all about patience, bro. Be patient. What's God showing me such love, guys, to figure out how we can orchestrate like the perfect alignment. Exactly the message I needed in this precise moment, to just be patient. And we can conclude at every time that God's ways are better than our ways. And then the message from the He and High meditation book, he said, you see, when you become more beautiful, I become more beautiful. So that's my message to you guys as we strive to be the beautiful people in the world on behalf of God. Let's reflect him and make him beautiful to the world. Okay, so that's our mission, to shine bright, all for the glory of God in everything we do. Being patient with each other, bearing with each other, forgiving, going the extra mile in mercy and kindness and love, and doing it all for the Papa God who will figure out these alignments to come and stoop down to me in my lowest of lowest moments, lowest of lowest moments. I don't even know how I made it to the God tree today, but I did. I said, I gotta go, only for him to reveal another glimmer of his presence with me, with us. Okay? So don't miss out on the best life with Papa God. Be patient. It's all about patience, bro. Peace.